Good evening, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's had a great day so far, as always. It's the night before the game, guys, so we all know what that means. It's time for your match preview ahead of Leeds against QPR tomorrow night under the lights at Elland Road for a 7:45 kickoff. Nice late one on a Wednesday night. Just before we get into the preview in more detail, as always, please smash that like button. It'd be very much appreciated to help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new as well. We're edging ever closer to hitting 3K, which would be amazing. Please hit that notification bell so that you're always aware of when I'm uploading and going live. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. So then, Leeds against QPR, a chance to bounce back and a real chance to build some momentum before the international break looms on us. QPR, I mean, yeah, they're in the bottom three where they probably should be. Obviously, I watched a little bit of Daniel Farke's press conference today, and he seems to think that the squad that QPR have got is better than their league position suggests. I tend to disagree. I think if you're down in that bottom three, then you're there for a reason, really, and it's because you're not performing to the standard that you should be. QPR have had a poor start to the season. They have managed to get 2 wins, but they're not setting the world alight, are they? And they're probably where they should be. Elias Chair is probably is their best player. They've also got Jack Colback as well. So they have got bits of quality in their team, I guess. But I'm sorry, guys. It might sound cocky and it might sound a bit naive, and it could well bite me on the backside after tomorrow night. But I'm fully expecting a Leeds United win in this game. I think we've got too much quality for QPR, especially going forward. And I think if the defensive changes are made that should be made, like I said in my predicted 11 last night, which if you haven't already, go and check that out. If Rodon comes back in, if Ayling replaces Shackleton, I think we'll have more balance in that back four, and I think we'll be able to cope with whatever QPR throw at us. I'm fully expecting that QPR come and play a similar way to what Sheff Wednesday did. I think they're going to sit back and try and catch us on the counter, which, that's up to Daniel Farke and his coaching staff to try and find a way to find some tactics that can beat that. Because, as we saw in that game against Sheffield Wednesday at the beginning of September, it was very frustrating to watch. We just couldn't break them down for whatever reason on the day, and it would be very frustrating and very annoying to have to be there tomorrow evening and watch that go on in front of me. That being said, I do still think we'll have enough quality to beat them. Like I said, especially going forward. Look, the front four the other day against Southampton were not great. It just didn't click or work for whatever reason. However, again, if Dan James is dropped and Jaden Anthony is put in, I just think we add a little bit more, dynamic in the final third. And I think we've got more of a chance of finishing off our chances and the attack not slowing down. I saw in the comments of last night's predicted 11 video some mixed responses regarding Dan James. Some people agreeing with me, some people thinking that he should be playing based on his numbers so far. And again, both sets of people are correct. And I actually agree about his numbers so far this season. The numbers suggest that Dan James is having a very good season. But what I'm seeing with my own eyes does not suggest that, in my opinion. I think the attack slows down with him. I think that his end product is poor 95% of the time. The other 5% is where he's provided those assists so far this season. If he could be like that, 8 times out of 10 even, then I would be advocating him to start, but Jadon Anthony was starting games in the Premier League at the beginning of this season, so therefore should come in and make Dan James drop to the bench. It's as simple as that. I want to see more from Joel Perot as well, because I thought his touch was bad the other day. I thought his link-up play with Rutter was off as well. And I want Rutter to be more involved in this game as well. Somerville, again, wasn't great. I want to see an improved performance from him as well. Another area of the pitch that caused a bit of debate on last night's Predicted 11 video was the midfield. Obviously, I think and said that Glenn Kamara and Ethan Ampadu will be in the midfield once again, whereas other people were suggesting that Archie Gray should come back in for Glenn Kamara. Again, I can understand that argument. I can, but I don't think Glenn Kamara was as bad against Southampton as what a lot of people are making out. As if from my own perspective, don't get me wrong, I don't think he set the world alight, much like the rest of the team on Saturday. But to say that he should be dropped for his performance, I think that is a bit extreme. But again, just for rotation purposes, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Archie Gray come in. And of course, I wouldn't mind it at all. Archie Gray's had a great start to the season, so it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. Could Daniel Farke put Elijah Gruev in there? I mean, that's a player that we seem to have forgotten about. Hasn't had a lot of minutes so far since his move from Werder Bremen. Could he surprise us all and put him in? You just don't know, do you? You just don't know. But defensively, I want to see a massive improvement. And I think we'll see that if Joe Rodon comes back into the fold. Like I say, two left-footed centre-backs just doesn't work. And Liam Cooper, even Farke said it in his press conference today, he had a shocker against Southampton. Well, Farke didn't use those words, but he might as well have done. It wasn't great from Cooper. And look, there's a lot of people within the fan base that seem to be on board with Sentiment FC, and I'm just not at all. The only reason why I'm saying Luke Ayling should come back in is because I think Shackleton's even worse. Once Jed Spence is fit, Jed Spence is our right back, and that is it. And I think when Joe Rodon is fit and available, then he's our right centre back, and that's it. It's as simple as that. Pascal Strout looks better with him next to him. Looks more cool, calm, and composed, and better on the ball as well. Sam Byram, could we see Shackleton go back to left back? Tomorrow night, because he was speaking about how he doesn't feel Byram is maybe fit enough to play 3 games in a week, so we could see a change there as well. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw that. Which then, again, you've got Shackleton on the left, which I just don't think he offers anything on the left. But again, time will tell. We'll soon see at 7:15 tomorrow night when the lineup is announced. But yeah, look, this is a team that we should be beating. This is a team that I think we will beat. I know I said I kind of expect them to come and play a similar way to what Wednesday did. Hopefully, Farke has had time to work on that and finds a way to break them down. I just think that other than Jack Colback and Elias Share, I can't tell you a name of any other QPR player. I've not watched much of them this season, I can't lie, but I see them in the bottom 3, and I think that is a team that, with our quality all over the pitch, it should be a win for Leeds. But again, it's Leeds United, so it will never be that simple. And it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we got a crazy result tomorrow at Elland Road. But all jokes aside, I do think we'll win. I think we're going to keep a clean sheet as well. I'm going to say it with my chest, and I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0 Leeds United. Goal scorers, I'll go with Perot and Somerville. How about that? But yeah, look, I'm confident, and I'm confident for Saturday's game against Bristol City as well. I think if we can end this week with 2 wins in the next 2, puts us in really good stead for when we return after the international break. QPR, you know, they'll either come and play like Sheff Wednesday or they'll come and play like Prime Brazil because it's a big game for them against a team that was in the Premier League last season. You know, it's a um, they may come and play with no fear because they've got nothing to lose. You just don't know what could happen. So hopefully Farker is prepared for all outcomes. And let's hope it's not another frustrating afternoon or evening, sorry, like the Sheff Wednesday game was. And hopefully we come out of it with 3 points. So that brings us to the end of this evening's match preview, guys. Really hope that you've all enjoyed it. As always, if you have, please smash that like button. It would really help me out, get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new, hit the notification bell, and of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. There'll, of course, be no video tomorrow after the game, as it will be late on when I get back, and I will have work on Thursday morning. Not sure if there'll be an edition of The Last Say, guys, as I do have plans with work after work on Thursday, so it depends what time I get home. But there will be content, obviously, towards the back end of the week as we gear up for Bristol City at home. So I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.